tighten you up because the anticipation of what might happen in your first round. And like I say, no athlete comes to an event, whatever event it is, to go out first fight or not to actually perform well. So we have to give them all respect out here, although it may not be the best preparation or the best performance they give, they never actually intentionally came out to perform like that.
Manuel Lombardo of Italy is up now against Bae Dong-hyun of the Republic of Korea. It's Lombardo in the white judogi, Bae in blue, and it's a good crowd in here already. We've only been going for 45 minutes, but there's already a good crowd in here. I was surprised yesterday, actually, at just how many people came out. It was really good, good attendance.
Yeah, all of a sudden, our head was down, we looked up, and there was almost every seat filled. And the crowd were brilliant, weren't they?
It's a big venue, it really is. It's 12,500 potential seats in here, although the way that we've divided the configuration here is much reduced. I'd say that we could get 8 in here. Well, we must have had 6 yesterday.
Yeah, I should have catched him there, but yeah, everyone rises, and obviously the Italians, they're a strong nation in judo. They've already got a world champion. They had a sad fall yesterday with Giafrida, but that was just where they were in the draw itself. But sadly, she didn't manage to get through and get herself on that podium, went out too early.
And what does it do for Lombardo when you're in the warm-up area or you're in the tunnel waiting for your turn to come out? You've got Bae to get past, but you see the gold back patch disappearing down the tunnel, not to be seen again today.
Do you know, I'd be rubbing my hands and smiling from ear to ear. If that was me, I'd go,
see ya.
Someone up there's looking after me.
Well, we have seen 2 losses that were major defeats. We saw Abe
yesterday
lose yesterday, and we've seen Hidarov lose today.
All adds to the excitement, doesn't it? I think if Hidarov had maybe Lombardo the first fight, we wouldn't have seen that. I think it would have been like, let's bring this on. He would have been up in his preparation, his game, and been prepared right from the beginning of that contest. But he was coasting, wasn't he? And he just got caught on a very small margin with that Ouchigari. He just got caught.
And then it was too late.
But it was the timing that was just so perfect for the Portuguese.
Yeah.
And he just couldn't get it back. He panicked. Uchimata got him up nice there. Oh, yes. Ippon, Lombardo goes through.
Right at the feet of the referee. And he just took a little bit of time to make sure before he signalled the Ippon. He thought, let me go back and have a look at this.
Oh, Wazzari. Well, game on.
Minute 20 then. Left to go. It can really only be that on review, we've had a look at we've had a look at it.
It was that softer
and it
roll.
was quick. I think he was turning off it. I think it had to do with the landing.
He overspun him on the last exchange.
Yes.
He hit him to the opposite side rather than flat to roll. Let's have a look at it now. Interesting. It looked like a bit of a hit to get the Wazzari and then a bounce and over the other side, because his back wasn't actually even on the ground at the roll. He literally went from one side to the other and no landing in the middle.
Yeah, so maybe the first impact was just on
was
one
what they
shoulder.
gave, the one shoulder.
The one shoulder.
Gave it there, and then the rest was the ricochet
Take
that
off,
sort
yeah.
of off over to the other side, because he didn't actually even roll onto his back. He actually bounced over to the other side.
In any case, Rosari is on the board. 20-odd seconds left for Bay to try and pull something back. Lombardo's perfectly happy
For the
to
18 seconds
stay
just
there.
to, yeah. Rightly so. Well, he's going to go for him, there's no doubt about that, but Lombardo is experienced enough to keep him at bay, look busy. Two Shidos, though, you can't be, but this is a perfect position for him to be in the Niwaza, and the clock will tick away, and Bayer knows it. He made a mistake. It's the last place he needed to be was in the Niwaza. So, after another attempt by Lombardo takes the win, he'll go through to the next round, and he'll be up against the winner of the next contest coming up very shortly.
Yes, and coming up next will be Jano Ruebo of Germany. He'll be up against Chuznedin Karimov